we just got Bearings and Sparks banner in Global, featuring Stainless as our sole 6 star, Paprika and Cliffheart as 5 stars, and Totter as our 4 star. Before we get to the banner itself, make sure to support my channel by liking, commenting and subscribing. It really means a lot to me. I would also like to point out that I only talk about these operators' gameplay, waifus and husbandos over meta any day. You should always pull for operators you want and like instead of listening to me. I am not your dad. And then, let's get to the banner itself. I think this is a skip banner, as we are about to get strong limited banners in the near future that I would recommend saving for instead. Let's move on to the operator. Starting with our sole 6 star, Stainless. He is an artificer supporter who can summon devices to buff him and his allies or to deal damage. He has 3 different devices that change depending on your skill choice. He starts with up to 3 devices at the start of the stage, but has many ways to obtain more through his skills and second talent. However, he can only have up to 2 devices deployed at once. Let's take a look at his skills. Stainless' first skill makes his devices grant extra attack to the operator in front of it. When Stainless activates the skill, he gains an additional device, his attacks will deal more damage, and the attack buff provided by the devices gains up to 4 times multiplier. This skill can provide a good amount of extra attack. The downside of the skill is having to time it and having to micromanage the devices. It also has positional requirements, as the operator receiving the buff needs to be directly in front of the device. It is by no means a bad skill, but it lacks the power that some of the stronger offensive buffers in the game can provide. His second skill makes his devices grant extra SP recovery to the operator in front of them, but also makes the device lose HP over time. When activated, Stainless gains extra attack, extra defense, and can attack multiple enemies equal to his block count. The SP recovery from his device becomes faster, but the HP loss over time also doubles. The second skill, while it can be very strong, requires even more planning than the first skill. It is hard to know if the extra SP is actually worth it without lots of trial and error. The device's HP loss also cannot be healed in any way, forcing the player to micromanage the devices quite a bit. The second skill is definitely the most niche one. And finally, we have his third skill. Allied operators can attack Stainless devices, making them shoot range AoE physical damage. While the allied operators can't actually damage the device, it loses some HP every time it shoots. The third skill has a lot of very funky interactions. It can dish out a ton of damage with fast hitting operators like La Pluma or Exo. Or you can use it with operators that have offensive recovery skills like Torrents, and many others. It's definitely very versatile and fun to use skill that provides the most direct impact in the battlefield. It still has quite a bit of micromanagement and positioning requirement. None of Stainless skills are AFK friendly, and I definitely cannot recommend Stainless for AFK Knights enjoyers. Let's have a quick summary. Stainless is a supporter who can summon devices that deal damage or provide buffs to your other operators, depending on your skill choice. His first skill provides extra attack, second skill extra SP, and third skill's device can be attacked by allies and deals range AoE physical damage. His third skill is his most versatile skill and has many fun interactions. Stainless is very versatile and can be very fun, but he is quite difficult to use and beginner unfriendly. He is also outclassed by many more specialized operators. Overall, Stainless is a luxury operator. He can be very versatile and fun for some players. His third skill has some really cool and fun interactions to try out. He can provide okay utility or okay damage, but most of the time falls behind when compared to pure damage or pure utility operators. He is best suited for players who enjoy coming up with more complex strats and don't mind having to micromanage the devices quite a bit. Then, let's take a quick look at the banner's 5 stars. Cliffheart is given free to new players, and Paprika can be replaced with almost any AoE medic. I definitely cannot recommend 10 pulling this banner for a 5 star. As always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe for more Arknights content. See you in the next video.